Confusion at the polls. That's a big topic tonight. Many Republicans voting early in the Ohio primary have called us to say, well, they have some big questions about the ballot for presidential delegates.
Here's the deal. They say there are two different races and they're not sure which one they should fill out. So we sent Night on Your Side's Tom McKee to get answers for you. And here is what he found. Tom?
Well, that Ohio Republican primary ballot has two races for delegates to the National Convention, one for at-large and one for district delegates. Now, it's been that way for quite some time, but a few months ago, the state GOP changed everything, and that's caused a lot of confusion. When Patty Green voted for presidential delegates Tuesday, she took one look at the ballot and was a bit confused. There was one race for delegates at large and another for district delegates.
Well, I paused for a minute because I thought, is this an alternative? But it didn't say alternate. So I just voted the same for question one as question two.
Brenda Dyer voted a few minutes later, and while she said the ballot caused her to pause for a moment, she wasn't confused at all.
I voted for the first, and then when I got to the second, I checked to see if they were similar, and it seemed as if we should vote for each one. They were separate categories, so I voted for both.
Elections experts I talked with say on the surface the system is the same it's been for many, many elections.
This is the way Ohio has done it for a long, long time. So there's nothing different about this ballot than last time. You had to vote for delegates in both races in previous elections.
But things changed late last year when the Ohio Republican Party changed from awarding delegates proportionally to a winner-take-all contest.
All the votes for both contests will be tallied and reported election night, but as far as awarding the delegates, it is by the at-large contest.
So, Hamilton County Republican leaders are offering the following advice.
They'll be voting twice, once for at-large delegates and once for district delegates, depending on their congressional district. What we're telling citizens is vote in both locations because of this very confusing ballot.
And it is very confusing for many people. Ohio Secretary of State John Husted just released this statement reminding people that voters are not voting for candidates for president themselves. What they're doing is voting for delegates who are going to the National Convention in Cleveland in July, and they were the ones who are going to actually nominate the Republican candidate for president. Tom McKee, Night on Your Side, live at the Hamilton County Board of Elections downtown.